This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by the law offices of Tunnell and Raysor.
We're going to nudge you a little bit to take a step outside of your comfort zone and talk about something this afternoon that's not usually brought up in casual conversation, but it's one of those talks that is vital when it comes to planning for your future. We're going to talk estate planning. Stop. I see you with the remote in your hand. Take your finger off the mute button and put it down, because the good news this afternoon is it's a lot easier than you might think. Here to prove that is Kelly Geloff. Kelly's the managing partner with the law offices of Tunnell and Raysor. Thanks for talking to us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
So make this crystal clear for me, because I'm sure I've got to do it too. Define exactly what is estate planning. What does that entail?
Estate planning typically entails having an advanced healthcare directive, a power of attorney, and a will. That's sort of the simple piece of it. Sometimes there are people that have more advanced needs, and there are trusts that could be involved, those kinds of things, but that is really the nut of it. The advanced healthcare directive deals with the medical, power of attorney deals with the money, and then the will deals with you and what your wishes are.
So basically what you're saying then, it's never really too early to start planning.
It is not too early to start planning ever. I mean, an example would be my own children. When they turned 18 and heading off to college, we had them do their estate planning. Obviously, as they get older and get married and things, that it will change, but at least it's out there. And especially in this world of COVID, if they're off to college, at least now we are able to talk with any medical professionals if something were to happen.
So there's a lot of people, I used to be one myself, who say, I'm not going to worry about my will right now. It's not time yet. What would you say to that person?
It is never too early to get going with that. And most people don't like to talk about it, or they keep putting it off, like you were saying. However, I think in this time of dealing with COVID, a lot more people are looking at it and dealing with it, whether it's in an emergency situation or saying, okay, wow, I really need to get this taken care of right now. So doing it sooner rather than later is much better. And also just making that first appointment with an attorney or legal professional to talk it through and go in and just saying, all right, this is my first step. Let's make this first step, and then we'll take it from there.
What would you say is the one most important piece of advice you would give someone when it comes to estate planning?
Make that first appointment. That would absolutely be my top piece of advice, because you will have such a sense of accomplishment after making that appointment, going in knowing that you're going to talk through what it is that you want, that the professional, the attorney, is going to be able to help you understand the process, and it's just not so scary. Don't feel like you're going to have to go into that appointment and finalize all of your estate planning. It's going to be step one to be able to know what it is that you're going to need, and then you'll talk it through with your attorney to decide what actually needs to happen. And it's not a very long process. It's really not very difficult for most people. There certainly are exceptions, but making that first appointment and getting through that appointment is going to give you such a sense of accomplishment and relief, and knowing that you are taking care of not only yourself, but your family.
You know, I think you actually answered the next question I was going to ask you, was if you thought people are overthinking this and thinking it's going to be horrible, and there's no way in the world that I can get through this. But with help, you can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It is something that is not going to be as scary as you thought. And now more than ever, people are talking about it. So you'll actually have many friends you probably can relate to, and maybe share stories on having your appointments and getting it taken care of. It's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Kelly Geloff, managing partner with the law offices of Tunnell and Raysor. Thank you so much for reassuring us this afternoon.
You're welcome. Thank you.